Have you ever had this moment where you went out on a shoot and you're carrying all your gear, you had to do a couple trips, maybe you dropped some gear on the way because you had too much, you finally get on the shoot and then all your gear is kind of all over the floor. You want to buy a video production card, but they cost way too much money, around $2,000, and it's definitely not worth the price. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing my budget cinematography gear cart that's collapsible, it fits in the cart, and it's a great cart when you're on a budget. This cart today comes from Olympio. I'll put their name and description in the bio. So a couple things that I absolutely love about this cart is the fact that you can collapse it and you are able to just fit that in your trunk super easily. It takes you literally seconds to collapse the entire cart, obviously once the gear's off it. There's 3 layers on each of the cart. They have 2 different models. One model has the 50-pound capacity and one model has 100-pound capacity for every single layer. This is super nice and useful, especially if you do have heavier pieces of equipment. You can put them on different shelves and vary the weight of each shelf. The next thing that I would recommend upgrading on this cart though is create a little carpet layer. Fabric on the first one is something I'm planning to do in the near future. This will just make it super nice to have just all your very valuable camera gear or equipment and have like a staging area where you can put stuff down and not be worried if anything gets scratched from hard plastic. So that's something I would recommend doing really quickly right away once you get this cart, just so you can have a really soft layer and you can do all your adjustments on top of it. Now, another recommendation though I would have on this cart, if you are planning to buy this and use this as a very video production cart, I would suggest getting more industrial heavy wheels. I put some in the description that I think would work really nicely, just because the wheels are a little bit of plastic. They're super smooth when you are on normal ground like concrete or pavement, or just inside you wouldn't have many issues. But if you're on gravel like this, for example, it's kind of a little bit of a hassle trying to push that cart and you're going to end up having to carry it, which defeats the purpose of a cart. Though with all that being said, for $100 you are getting an amazing bang for your buck. So when you show up to a shoot, not all of your equipment is all on the floor and you look super professional, having everything be staged. No one's gonna mess with it because it looks super staged and looks super professional. Definitely a high recommendation. And if you want another great recommendation, check out this review video on the Suit Photo P80 RGB and great bicolor light.